Welcome back. Eli Drinkwitz's seat is no longer hot. In fact, he's one of the hot coaches in America. He may win the SEC Coach of the Year award. From hiring the right coordinators to developing and recruiting talent, he's had himself quite a season. My chat with Coach Drink is tonight's Sunday Conversation. So, Coach, what has been the moment for you? Was it after the game right away? Was it with your wife or your kids later, or maybe just alone, where you realized we're a 10-2 squad?
Honestly, it was about midway through the fourth quarter. That game had gotten away, and just looking at our sideline, seeing our guys celebrate, being able to take the starters out and kind of celebrate with them on the sideline. I think that was when it really hit me that we had really put together a special season.
What phone call or text has meant the most to you in the last 48 hours?
Well, that's a tough question, but I think the one that's impressed my family the most is when Coach Belichick texted me this morning. But other than that, the governor's the governor's text me, and there's been a few others, but I would say Coach Belichick's probably been the coolest so far.
After the game on national television, you went on the campaign for Cody Schrader to be a Heisman finalist. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if you look at running backs in this Doak Walker Award, I mean, he's got 500 more yards than Blake Corum. He's as good as anybody. What do you think is going to happen here?
I hope that the nation will realize it's more than a feel-good story. It's about a young man who's extremely talented, who's a great player, who's done a whole lot for our football team. We play in the best conference in college football. That's not even arguable. And we play against the best of the best. And he's proven to be the best running back in our league. And that deserves national recognition. And I just hope people will take it, instead of just being a feel-good story, they'll understand that it's more than that. It's a special talent, too.
We profiled Brady Cook earlier in our program tonight, and you were the one who stuck by him. I imagine it was tough at times last year when he wasn't physically 100%.
You have to have strong convictions and beliefs. And, I think whether it's that decision or some other decisions I've made in my career, you go with what you believe is right. And that's what they pay you to do. They pay you to make tough calls, and you make it. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But this one worked out really good, not only for me, but for the state of Missouri and for the Missouri football program. Brady Cook has elevated our program to a national stage. He continues to play at an elite level, and every head coach I talk to before the game always compliments Brady Cook and the way he's playing.
Isn't Luther Burden more than just a wide receiver with 1,100 receiving yards and a Biletnikoff Award semifinalist? To me, I think he's like a symbol that if you're a 4- or 5-star player in St. Louis, you really don't have to go anywhere else because he's having the time of his life and having a great career.
Yeah, I think he's kind of the poster child for what NIL should be, especially for the athletes in St. Louis. I've campaigned a lot on this. Luther Burden in his sophomore year is going to be first team All-SEC. I think he'll be an All-American. I think he'll be, hopefully a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award. He's one of the best players in the country. He's a great spokesman for the city of St. Louis. He's got his own brand. Why do you need to go anywhere else? And quite honestly, name me somebody who's left this state that's had that kind of success and been able to promote themselves in that sort of way. I just haven't seen it yet. Not saying it's impossible, but, we're not selling something that hasn't been done. We're selling tangible results. 3 of the best players on our team, a guy that's got a 3,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard rusher, all from the city of St. Louis. And we've elevated our team. And Frank, since I've been on your show, I told you the design of this opportunity, the design of Mizzou is to get our best players to stay home